Okay, so in this one, actually, we will not be able to do any hands-on thing because it's all enterprise access for all these the agentic uh, the agents we can build, and then we can use it in the whole process like human intervention and again task bot and all. So everything will be like just concept and overview type. So these are the few points that we'll be covering in this one, like what is agentic process automation, then it's a framework, then one concept as sentiment analysis, the emotional analysis. We do the extraction from the content that we provide to the agent, and he will give the emotion output as like sad, angry, happy, like that. Then human in the loop automation. So actually the agentic, it is not fully like we do the task bot and we deploy it to the production and it will run on its own. So that actually does not happen in the agentic. Human intervention has to be there because without human intervention, the API will not be able to run end to end. So that's why human in the loop is there. Then we have some AI model connection and governance, and what are the technologies that powering the API. So we have some list of technologies. So these are the things that will be covering. Okay. So this is the terminology for the agentic process automation. So here, what we do is like, so currently, as we are aware with the task bot, like some rule-based and repetitive process, we train the bot and he will mimic as per the what are the actions and commands it has. But the agentic will be here. There will be different AI agents, some automation tools will be there, and some human intervention. So all combining together will be giving the as a the agentic process automation. And in this one also there are multiple tools has been involved like task bot, the API task. Okay, this is another important similar to task bot like create. We can create the API task as well. And I don't think it is available in community because in enterprise I can see this. Then processes, then AI skills. So this is again new one. Then document automation learning instance. Yes, this one we have in community. So combining all this together, we can create this the agentic process automation or the use case that we can say for end-to-end implementation point of view. So all things, these things are involved. Okay, for this API task, okay. So as like in the task bot, we can do all the execution on our local as well, and as well as on the cloud as well. But in the case of API task, we'll be able to execute only the packages and the commands which executes only on the cloud, like REST APIs, like sending the response and getting the output. Then then Outlook or the all. So no local like PDF package is not there. Then JavaScript, VBScript, Python. So it is not there. Or even you cannot have the Excel basic advanced package. So all the cloud, only cloud activities are there in the API task. Then in the processes, okay, okay, create process. Okay, here we have the access. Let's put two. Okay, so here you can see this is the start and end of the process, but inside in between this we have to add the we can add like task bot, then document extraction. So here we have to provide the learning instance, name. Then we can use the filter. Then so we can call another sub process inside this main process. Then document validation, we can do the form. So form is again another thing that can be used to create the, we can say the, we can create the form as well, and in the conditions as well we can put if else if. Here we have the form as well, where we can take the input from the user in the form, and at the back end, if we click on the button at the back end, the task bot will be triggered. Let's say there is one you or what we used to do in the our previous organization is for production deployment, we are preparing one user guide for the production, uh, the control room admin for the prod. And what we are supposed to do is we are uh, we are filling this form, and in the drop down we are selecting the name of the developers, and as an attachment we are providing the zip file of the bot, and second one is the user guide, and we are supposed to click on the submit button. So what happens at the back end is that particular user guide manual and the zip of the bot, so that will be shared with the control room admin of the business via send email, the task bot command. So that is the use of this form, interactive forms. So all these things will be involved in the agentic automation. So and AI skill. So this is again new one. So we will see that. So this is again in the enterprise only, and this is document automation learning instance. So again, some of the key features for these AI agents, like they are autonomous, so they can able to make the decisions if we provide the proper input to them, like let's say the content we are providing or any form of input, anything. They are like proactive. They can determine, means they will be sending some value or anything that like where there will be a human intervention. So that is the thing. Then adaptability will be there, different data formats. There can be some exceptions, and awareness, like they will understand the context what you are asking to them, so they will process the data, and then based on their analysis and all, so they will decide what next step has to be taken and all. So these are some of the key features. Okay, this is let's say the framework for the API, sorry, the API enablement framework. And this is as per the per AI capability. So based on each, like well, let's say the type, the technology you're using, then talent, then monitoring and optimization. So how it is going to helpful for the business, then governance and standard. So again, what are the compliance, like the data that you are processing or the handling. So that has to be considered. The data should not go out of the organization. Again, the adoption and enablement. Then like interaction, how we can connect with those AI agents, and then how they will send back the information to us after processing. So this is per AI capability, and second one is per use case, the process that we are implementing. So for that one, we have to educate and align. That means, suppose we have one process that has to be implemented using agentic. So we have to prepare some, let's say, some of the points or that we can provide as an input to the AI agents so that they will be understanding what is the requirement and then they can process it so that they can assess and plan the further part and pilot and expand, like build, test, and expand. So this is high level framework. This is another one that is solving the problem with APA. So this is, we can say, the row and column wise, like so here you can see on the left hand side we have impact and influence, then execution and excellence, and here we have foundation and framework. And corresponding to these 3 points, we have like strategic leadership, operational governance, and we have tactical execution. And inside that, we have these 9 points, like we can say a matrix type of structure. So all these, let's say, if any problem we have to solve with this APA, so we have to go with the strategy and the vision. So this comes under like foundation and framework and strategic leadership. So like this point will refer to both the points. Like this again, governance and risk management. So again, it's in the foundation and operating model and delivery. So all these things come under this. So like this row and column wise, these points are divided, like people and skills, then opportunity identification and pipeline management. So this comes under again operational governance. And again, execution wise, it comes again development and deployment for this one. So this is a high level, we can say, structure like for solving the problem. Again, evangelism and the stakeholder management. So that is like impact and influence. So if you are able to solve the problem, then how you are going to showcase that to the end user or maybe your third party clients. So that is the thing. Again, value measurement and analytics. How you can showcase them with the help of some graphs and analysis. And change management and adoption. If they are okay with that, so how you are going to manage all these things? So that will be coming under this change management. So this is the, we can say, the problem solving with APA. Okay. Okay. So you may have a question that what will be the use case that we can implement using APA. Okay. So before going to that, we can classify the use case based on the, like, if we say, if we have some common applications like email sorting, then customer support, customer feedback, or product recommendation. So email sorting we can do with the help of taskbot as well, like our RPA, but there will be some limitations because in the email body there can be a big content, a small content. We have to analyze the each content, and we cannot do the like get the summary of the email. So we can do that with the chatbot, but again there are some limitations. So that whole thing we can implement using AI agents or the APA part. So the email sorting, then customer support, that like in it comes like categorizing the support tickets or requests to enable faster processing times. If we raise some tickets, so that has to be quickly processed and all. So that is the thing. Understand the what is the context of the person he's asking for which one and all. Then customer feedback. What are the reviews we put it on the for certain product on Amazon or anything. So let's say there are 10,000 reviews. So we have to filter out them, or let's say for the rating 4 or 5. So we have to extract what are the top customer, what they are saying. So that can be that comes under this customer feedback. So that is the thing. Again, product recommendation. So based on the user needs or behavior into recommended products. So he can go and search the recommended list, and based on that he can review the product and all. So that is the some of the applications that can be implemented.